Hey guys, today I want to talk about recreating a lighting scene, whether it's from an iconic film or whether it's from something you just make up in your head. So let's get to it. Back in the old COVID lockdown days, when everyone was doing anything to keep themselves alive and occupied, including me, I played with a 360 camera in the backyard. I planted trees. I learned to make homemade hummus. I ordered a bread pan from the Middle East. I learned to make pita and my own falafel, and I even bought clothes for my dog. I was experimenting with do-it-yourself lighting. I made this soft light out of a cake pan and some LED lights. But anyway, what I started to do was to make up scenes at home and also try to recreate iconic film shots. One scene I made up was called the Moravian Crown. The shot was to be filmed in low candlelight only and to play around with the settings on the BMPC 4K. And to use mirrors on the china cabinet behind it to bounce the light. So I ordered some prop stuff like the candelabra, a tiara, and the stuff to make the Victorian type collar, which by the way took a long time to sew. Then I had my actress sit at the table and pretend to eat soup and drink. Actually, what was hilarious is that she was eating olive juice as the soup and was starting to get really mad at me. But it's okay, that's what family's for, right? Every filmmaker, cinematographer, photographer drives their family crazy, making them do stuff for the camera. So, another setup shot that I attempted was the iconic shot from the Hitchcock film Vertigo.
I wake up at night seeing that man fall from the roof, and I try to reach out to him. It's just...
It wasn't your fault.
Someone out of the past, someone dead, can enter and take possession of a living being.
You didn't know where you were. You guessed, but you didn't know.
I didn't jump. I fell. You
Why
told
did
me
you
I
jump?
fell.
Why did you jump?
Please don't ask me. Please don't ask me this. What do you want?
I don't know who you are.
I remind you of her.
I need you to be Madeline for a while.
The cinematographer of this film was Leslie Robert Burks, known as Robert Burks, known for Rear Window, The Birds, To Catch a Thief, and more. Did you know that he started working for Alfred Hitchcock when he was only 19 years old? He started as a camera operator's assistant. Some specs for this iconic shot to remember was that it was a night shot, it's an interior in an apartment bedroom, filmed in California, not applicable here. The aspect ratio was 1.85, 35mm film. It was a medium close-up frame size, hard lighting with silhouette and a backlight, and some artificial light outside. My specs that I used, it was a night shot, it was an interior bedroom, it was filmed in California, by chance just because I lived there at the time. Aspect ratio 1.85, 35mm Rokinon cinema lens, a medium close-up, hard lighting, silhouette, and a backlight, and some artificial lighting outside. This was a very challenging shot, and it took a long time, but I think it did not come out too bad. Let's take a look and discuss. I used a 250 watt floor backlight with a full CTR inside and an LED outside. I'm sure that Hitchcock had a 4K or 5K Fresnel, but I didn't want to light up the whole block. And I used Vittorio Storaro's gel recipe outside. I also put diffusion on the window due to the yellow street lights outside interfering. I used a side Kino tube with CTB on a separate stand to recreate the fluorescent hotel light outside the window in the upper right corner. I put a halo light on the head for the hair and for the front of the dress glow, but it wasn't bright enough to pick up without increasing the ISO, so I left it alone. My curtains weren't sheer, but textured, so they don't have that silky smooth look, but I think it's close. I used ISO 250, I filmed it in BRA CQ5 4K, the white balance was 6850 Kelvin, and a shutter angle of 360.
That's a wrap, folks.